Hello, family. This is your friend Kenesha, and welcome to TransFormNation Thursday. You know it, TransFormNation. No mistake, said it correctly. Remember, we have Transformation Tuesdays. That's where we're talking about how you can change you and how I can change myself. And we're focusing all about our inside to be a person of transformation. And then Transformation Thursday is how can we apply the lesson from Tuesday? Because we're going to be people that are people of integrity. And then we want to go out on Transformation Thursdays. We want to learn about how can we change our family, our neighborhood, our community, our state, our nation, and this world. So we change you and myself, and then we go out and we change the world. So last week on Thursday, we talked about how the benefit of trust is that we have influence. And we talked about Michael Vick, and because unfortunately he made some poor decisions, he lost a lot of trust of some of his fans from years ago. And then on this past Tuesday, boy, if you have not watched it, go back and watch it. We talked about intentional integrity can never be bought out. That means that as people, we choose to be transformative, but we also choose to be people of integrity from the inside out, which means that we decide that we do not compromise. We are going to be authentic to whatever morals we have. And we're going to make sure that we decide that when temptation comes, our actions and what we believe are going to align and line up. That's right. So when I'm thinking about this week, I think about this notion of intentional integrity. It can never be bought out. We talked about that. But I think about freedom of integrity helps your influence. So we're coming from this book, Becoming a Person of Influence by one of my wonderful mentors, Dr. John C. Maxwell. And on page 32, he says this. It's a Swiss philosopher and writer, Henry Frederick Amiel, maintained. The man who has no inner life is a slave of his surroundings. I do not want to be a slave any longer. It says, but with integrity, you can experience freedom. Not only are you less likely to be enslaved by the stress that comes from bad choices, debt, deceptiveness, and other negative character issues, but you are free to influence others and add value to them in an incredible way. So family, when we decide to live in the freedom of a life of integrity, we can gain trust. And it doesn't matter what temptation comes, we're going to make the right decision. So I think about back in 1982 when there was a huge Tylenol scare where there were several people that died, quickly, and it was linked back to Tylenol, which was ran by Johnson & Johnson. And what I heard about the president of Tylenol, man, this makes me proud. The president called other presidents of the company and said, listen, do you believe still in our mission and our statement? And here's what it says. It says that they operate with honesty and integrity. And then everyone exclusively said yes. So when it was confirmed that these deaths were linked to Tylenol, it says within 1 hour, the president decided to pull every single bottle of Tylenol off the shelves. It is said that that decision that was made from integrity before that situation came cost them over $100 million. In fact, they not only pulled it off, they told people, don't use the Tylenol that you have, throw it away, and made several advertisements warning the people. Guys, who would do that to their own company? I'll tell you who. A company that was filled with integrous people and a leader that made a decision well before temptation. So this week, influencers, go out and think, what choices do you need to make now in your integrity that will protect the people that you influence? So that when temptation comes, you don't have to be concerned. You already know you're going to make the right decision. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. This is your friend Kenesha. Love you bunches.